Everyone says that Hank is one of the worst brawler in the game, but that's why almost nobody knows how to play him correctly. Today I will show you everything: how to charge your bubble, how to use your super, the best build, the best gadgets, the best star powers, and the biggest mistakes that almost every Hank player makes. Hank is an epic brawler who has high health, a variable damage output and attack range, and an extremely fast reload speed. He was the 68th brawler added to the game. Hank's traits allows him to charge his super from enemies damaging him. He attacks from his tank, which inflates a water balloon that gradually grows in size and deals damage depending on how big it is when it explodes. His super fires torpedoes in all directions and heals some of his missing health. Whenever Hank takes damage from enemy brawler or spawnables, he charges his super. The super charge rate depends on the damage the enemy deals. It takes 2.4 times Hank's max health of damage to charge his super completely, and all damage is calculated after shielding and other effects. Hank continuously inflates a piercing water balloon from his tank that gradually grows in size and deals more damage. The bubble range in size between 1 tile and 5.33 tiles wide. If the player taps on the attack joystick, Hank only deals low damage at short range, and if the player aims the attack joystick, the balloon reaches its maximum size and damage after 3 seconds. Dragging the attack joystick back to the center will cancel his attack. The balloon will explode when the player lets go of the joystick, or if he holds it continuously for a total of 6 seconds. If Hank is knocked back, pulled, or stunned, his attack is cancelled. Hank is visible in bushes and cannot heal from auto regeneration while inflating his balloon. The size of the water balloon affects Hank's supercharge rate, and the explosion can damage enemies behind walls, similar to Jackie and Doe's attack. Super Fish Torpedo. Hank sends out 6 torpedoes radially and heals for 50% of his missing health. Similar to Spike's attack, the pattern is fixed, with 60 degrees between each torpedo, and it doesn't rotate with the direction Hank is moving. Hank's super deals devastating damage at point-blank range, where more or all torpedoes can hit the enemy. In addition, the amount of health Hank can heal can be affected by outside health buffs or healing debuffs. Gadgets. Water balloons. Activating this gadget allows Hank's next attack to slow enemies it hits by 350 points for 3 seconds. A gadget symbol will glow above Hank's head, signaling this gadget's activation, as well as a glowing attack joystick. This gadget's cooldown begins after the attack is used. Barricade. Hank gains a 3-second shield that reduces all damages he takes by 40%. This gadget's cooldown begins after the button is pressed. Star powers. It's gonna blow. When Hank attack is charged over 80%, his movement speed is increased by 10%. However, Hank moves normally again after using his attack. When standing next to a wall, Hank shields himself from all damages by 20%. Hypercharge. Homing Visualize. When activated, Hank torpedoes will now curve towards enemies, even enemies behind walls, obstructing their paths. He also gains a 20% speed boost as well as a 5% damage and shield boost. Tips. The best loadout for all maps and modes is Barricade Gadget. It's gonna blow star power, damage gear, and health gear. This is because Hank has one of the highest burst damages in the game, which can greatly be boosted with the damage gear, and it's gonna blow star power, helping you get in range. And health gear is because Hank has terrible natural regeneration and you want to spend as little time as possible to heal up, so he can immediately go back to attacking again. His Barricade gadget can be used to give himself a defense mechanism when walking the ball into the goal in Brawl Ball, or getting close to enemies to unleash his powerful attack. The strategies. Your super is your #1 best anti-tank and anti-assassin option. Get as close to the middle of your enemy's hitbox before you unleash your super, so you can hit as many torpedoes as possible. When approaching an enemy, always charge your bubble in opposite direction of that enemy. When the bubble is at the maximum size, quickly rotate the attack joystick to aim toward the enemy and immediately release. This strategy catches the enemy off guard, as they will not be able to gauge a safe distance from you while your bubble is not facing them. A spamming auto aim has higher DPS than waiting to charge up your bubble. Unless you're safe behind a wall, you should generally use your Barricade gadget before engaging with a higher DPS enemy. Your super can heal you up to 5600 health. Even if you're not hitting anyone with it, you can use it to get a quick health boost in a pinch. Memorize your super's angle pattern in the training cave. It will help you snipe and finish off opponents when they're low on health. These are the 5 mistakes that almost every Hank player makes. Number 1. Releasing your bubble before it fully charges. Number 2. Trying to chase fast brawlers. Number 3. Using your super from too far away. Number 4. Ignoring walls. Number 5. Standing still while charging. Hang best in Brawl Ball, Hot Zone, Gem Grab, anywhere that enemies has tight space. Hank isn't weak, he's misunderstood. If you master bubble control, positioning, and know exactly when to commit, he becomes one of the most frustrating brawlers to play against. If these guides help you to master Hank, leave a like, subscribe for more Brawl Star guides, and tell me in the comments which Brawler Star I should cover next.